What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting. And today we're checking out some new Paydirt from an oldie but goodie, Vendetta Prospecting. Site's back up and rolling, got dirt, it's available, go check it out. Today we're checking out a collaboration Paydirt, the Mikes, Mike from Vendetta, Mike from the Gold Vlog, also known as Gold Nugget Sales. They put together this dirt from Arizona. I guess it's supposed to kind of go versus the Australian dirt, which is really red. This is some really red Arizona dirt, is what I have come to understand. But there's going to be some gold in here. A gram is what's guaranteed. This one is called the Washes, the Mike and Mike collaboration. This one set me back $88. That was no shipping on top of that, so $88 to your door. You can add extra gold if you want. You can add 2 extra grams, takes it up to 245. So if you want more gold in there, they can make that happen as well. I'll go ahead and read the description. We'll just put the description up here while I read it. The Washes is from a secret placer deposit in southern Arizona. In the southern of Arizona. This is a 2 to 3 pound bag of Paydirt from an Arizona location which holds some of the richest and largest gold nuggets found in modern times. That sounds good. These are prepared in small artisanal batches using unsearched gold-bearing Paydirt from Arizona. The material is classified to 1/2 inch. Additionally, there's a minimum of 1 gram of gold added to guarantee a nice return. Because our Paydirt is unsearched, there will be organic matter, and we recommend filtering that out with a strainer if your water gets too dirty. This is a collaboration from GoldNuggetSales.com and Vendetta Prospecting, aka Mike and Mike. And then there's a link to their video about the collaboration, and I encourage you to go check that out as well. And they encourage you to go through the material several times to make sure that you get all your gold. All right. They offer 100% he offers 100% satisfaction guarantee. It's made in the USA. It's dug in the USA. It's bagged in the USA. Everything America. God damn it. And Vendetta Prospecting is a reliable source of quality Paydirt. Blah blah blah. And I agree with that 100%. I've been buying Paydirt from Mike for a while. When he went on hiatus, everybody was sad about that. Because he's a great Paydirt seller. Great guy, great member of the community. Awesome family man. And we were all sad to hear he was going to be chilling it back. But he's back with some Paydirt. Maybe a limited time thing. Maybe good to go. Either way, it's here now. So let's take advantage of it. And I did. Got myself a bag. Shipped to me in the USPS flat rate box. That means it's going to be nice and safe. Now, we just need a knife or something to bust this baby open. We can take a look at what we got. Now, I presume that the dirt and the bags and everything are pretty much going to be the same from either seller. Really, the only difference is overall initial cost, but if you factor in shipping, it's basically the same. So I assume the dirts, labels, and everything are going to be the same as well. Let's take a look. All right, let's move this way. So, nothing else in the box. We got a USPS little baggie here. Pop that open. A sticker. And a bag of dirt. And there we go. The Washes, Arizona Red Gold Paydirt, Mike and Mike collaboration. And you can even see it in the bag. And that is some really dusty stuff, man. Damn. This is going to decimate my water. So, I'm thinking we might classify out the over 1/4 inch and then run some water over this to clean it up a little bit before we start running it down the sluice. Just because I changed the water in the sluice just like a week ago. It's still clean, and I don't want to do that to it. So, we'll be right back. Alright, so before we get everything all broke up, we'll take a quick look at the dirt, pour it out into one of the tubs. There you go, and that's what it looks like dry. Very, very dusty, as you can see. It's like it just lit one up. Jeez. Alright. So like I say, first I'm going to get the 1/4 and above out of here. They say they classify down to 1/2. So that still leaves a little bit of bigger material. Alright, we got this material all shaken out, separated up, and let's take a quick look at it. Now, there was a fair amount of material above the 1/4 inch. This is your 1/4 and above. I was thinking I might want to wash it off, but it really looks to be all a lot of quartzy material. So I'm actually considering throwing it through the rock crusher and seeing what I can get out of it. But there's a lot of it here. A little druzy in there. Dang, that's going to get crushed up. So there might be a little bit more gold hiding in there. I don't see any nuggets or anything. But next down we have our 10. This is our 10 mesh stuff. Overall, the material kind of looks like it's crushed rock. So it went through a rock crusher. No real magnetics in there, just a couple pieces that stuck to it. So there shouldn't be too much hassle there. Going down to the 20. Same deal, just minimal magnetics in this. So that should make for a pretty easy dirt to go through. The light sands, or the coarse sands. Same deal, a little bit more there as expected. The further down you go, the more you find the heavies. They tend to go into the smaller pieces. There you go. But even still, not too terrible. Sub 40. Where most of our dust is. The soft sands. If there's any flour gold, this is where it's going to be. As far as magnetics go, there's a little bit more here than in the previous layers. Obviously, again, the smaller the material, the more heavies and magnetics you're going to find there. That's where they tend to go. But again, it's a very small amount. It's nothing to cry about. There you go. Alright. Now, as far as amounts of material, it's all a pretty good spread. They all go up to, halfway up that first lip, riffle. Some of them a little bit lower. The 40, not a whole lot of material there, just barely goes up to that bottom lip. Sub 40, about the same, just a little bit more. There's more of the bigger material overall. So, hopefully that means there's going to be some big gold to be found. We'll see. But alright, next stop is going to be the faucet outside. I'm going to clean a lot of the dust off of here. Let me throw a couple drops of the frog piss and the light stuff just so it doesn't float away. I'll do for all of them. But I'm not going to get this wet just yet, because I think I want to crush this up. But not everybody has a crusher, so it's not something everybody will be able to do. But anyways, we'll be right back. Ooh, that's a milkshake right there. All right, we got this dirt all wetted up, cleaned up, a lot of that dust and silt removed, and this is what we have. So, didn't lose a whole heck of a lot. Probably the most was down here in the sub 40, but then again, that is where all the dust settles, to be expected. But otherwise, I think we're ready to run some dirt. So let's head on over to the sluice and fire it up. All right. So we got that dirt ready to go. The sluice here is ready to fire up. So we're going to get to it. We're only going to do the one angle on the camera today, but I'll move it around so you can see what I normally show you anyway. All right, let's get going. All right, well, there you go. There's your gold, baby. Should be about 1 gram is what the man says, and I agree. It looks like probably just about that. So I'm going to get all this snuffered up, check the tailings here, and maybe do a quick run back through the other dirt just to make sure I got it all. But otherwise, there you go. All right, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Gold's all dried up. The washes, Arizona red Paydirt. We're going to weigh this out, find out how much gold we found. So let's fire up the scale. Hello. And we're ready to go. And our final weigh-in, 1.149 grams of gold, 1.149. We'll lock that in right there. And all right, not too shabby. We definitely hit that 1 gram guaranteed, no problems whatsoever. We've got some nice gold to put in our vial. So, all right. I'm going to take a couple pictures of this beautiful gold so that you know what it looks like. And then we'll be right back with our final words and ROI. All right, welcome back. So, Vendetta Prospecting, the Washes collaboration Paydirt with Gold Nugget Sales, the Mike's collaboration. Fun stuff, man. Let's talk about the dirt, then we'll talk about the gold. You know how we do. The dirt was dirty dirt. It was super dirty. Red, rusty red, lots of dust. Dusty, rusty, holy smack. Really dirty dirt. So, I recommend rinsing it, but do be careful because some of the gold in this dirt is very, very floaty. So, just keep an eye out, I guess. Be careful when you're washing. Don't be too aggressive that you're blowing up the dirt and kicking it out of the pan at the same time. Let things settle a little bit so your gold can drop. And yeah, likely you probably won't lose any gold if you do it gently. But I do definitely recommend rinsing the dirt off before you get into it, just because it is really, really, really dirty, especially if you're recirculating. You don't want a lot of that thick mud to be going through your pump, getting into your pipes and all that stuff. It'll wear everything down a lot faster. So a little rinse off goes a long way. Now, I had mentioned during the video that the bigger rocks look like they could be crushed down. Maybe I'll find a little bit more gold. I did crush them down. I did not find any more gold, unfortunately. So, no biggie. No, I wasn't expecting it. And again, we got our guaranteed amount, so can't complain. Only a little bit of magnetics. There are some heavies in there, some sulfides, maybe even some platinum or silver. There was something, it's hard to say. There's a lot of things that kind of shimmer that aren't gold. It might just be tiny hematite. But there is some more material that's non-gold, potentially precious, in this material. So it might be worth going after if you know what you're looking for. But overall, the gold itself was great. And we'll talk about that. So the gold we found was all various sizes, from a nice little picker, a couple of them that were pickerable, all the way down to some fine gold that wanted to float away. So you got to be careful with that. But you got a nice spread of gold in this material, so you're going to be looking for it throughout all the classifications, or you'll just be finding it if you're going all at once, not classifying it out. Either way, had a really good time finding that gold. It was all the way through, almost, not every single scoop, but I was seeing it every classification. There was some gold for it to be found. So that was pretty awesome. And yeah, like I say, all spread of size, from the bigs to the itty bitties. So you're going to have to keep an eye open for that. That's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. So again, just be ready for that and be ready to chase that gold a little bit through the heavies. Now, I'll go ahead and put up the numbers. We paid $88 for this bag of dirt that was shipped to me. What we wound up finding out of this 1 gram guaranteed bag was 1.149 grams of gold. Now that has a today value of $85.97. And that's going to be an ROI on this bag of 97%. Which, yeah, that is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Had to work for it, had to get at it, had a good time doing, and it was pretty good times. Really nice experience, a lot different than the material that I'm playing with here. And that's really, that's probably my favorite thing about Paydirt, is I get to see dirt from different places in the country, to see what you guys are getting down on. And yeah, that's pretty awesome stuff. I wouldn't want to go through this stuff every day because, God, it is dirty. But, you know what? I found some really nice gold and I'm not complaining whatsoever. Had a good time going through it. Definitely recommend you check it out. Whether you pick it up over on Vendetta Prospecting or you pick it up over on Gold Nugget Sales, either way, I think you're going to have a great time going through it, getting that gold, getting that shiny. I picked up mine on Vendetta Prospecting, so I'll leave you a link to that one. But yeah, overall, great time. You guys knocked it out of the park with this collaboration bag. What can I say? You guys handled it. So, Vendetta Prospecting, Gold Nugget Sales, the collaboration of the mics, awesome Paydirt. Go check it out. The washes from Arizona, red, gold, Paydirt. This stuff is dusty and red and woof, you're going to have to work for it. So get to it. Go check them out. Link down below. As always, go check out my page, Backyard Prospecting, for the stuff that I got there. The Prospector Shop. And a bunch of pages that are semi-outdated. But hey, I'll get around to updating them eventually. So don't give me too hard of a time. Otherwise, check out my Teespring if you want to pick up some cool merch. Got the Gold Digger. Got all sorts of other designs, so go check all that out. If you're not a subscriber and you just stumbled upon this video, by all means, hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell next to it. That way you don't miss out on any of my future content. Because we're doing this every week. Paydirt review. Live shows on Mondays. BSing in the Shed, 5 p.m. Pacific. Where we hang out, sluice a little bit of gold, and I give it away in some sloppy seconds. So don't miss out on that. Otherwise, hit the like button if you haven't already. And, yeah, that's all I got for you. Tune in next time. Until then, this is Dig Daddy. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.